What is going on, guys? We are here at Six Flags Great Adventure today to talk about Fright Fest, which is the park's Halloween event that they do every single year. It's a extremely popular event, so lines for both the roller coasters and the mazes get super long. So make sure to come here right when it opens. There is one thing that we're not going to be going over in this video, which are the shows. I am personally not a huge show guy. They do look like very cool shows at Fright Fest. However, I have not watched any because I'm more into the scare zones and the mazes, which is what we're going to be going over in this video. So let's start off with the scare zones. They have Demon District, Lady of the Lake Cemetery, Bone Butcher Territory, and Carnival. So they just added Lady of the Lake Cemetery this year, and it's actually my favorite scare zone. Why is that, you may ask? Well, that is because it's kind of not in the main part of the park, so there aren't too many people in the scare zone. So you get a lot better feel of the props around you, the atmosphere, and it's a better actor to guest ratio, unlike all three of the other scare zones, which you have a ton of guests and not enough actors. All of the scare zones do have pretty cool props, which I give shout out to Six Flags for. They do have some good props here and there, and I think they don't get enough credit for the props that they put out. However, just the actors are not that good in the scare zones because all they do is go after the kids and the teenagers and leave everyone else not scared at all. So I think they can improve in the scare zone category. But we'll go on to the mazes, which is the main part of Fright Fest. They have 7 mazes, which include Total Darkness, The Manor, Big Top Terror, Wicked Woods, Cell Block 6, Aftermath, and Bloodshed. The 2 new mazes for 2017, Wicked Woods and Aftermath, are fairly good mazes, especially Wicked Woods. There are a lot of cool props in it, and the layout of it just takes forever to go through, which I like. I am not a huge fan of short mazes at all. So this also has this one part of it where it's just complete fog, and then there's just things hanging down from the ceiling, which is just such a cool effect. Plus, there is an actor in that amount of time, so it just makes that part insane. Aftermath, on the other hand, isn't that great compared to Wasteland, which was the maze that used to be in its spot. It's definitely a downgrade. A lot of people don't like clowns, but for me, I love clowns. So Big Top Terror at Fright Fest is a favorite of mine. You put on 3D glasses and you go through a house full of crazy clowns. Plus, they have a lot of jump scares in there, so beware. Total Darkness, on the other hand, you can't see where you're going. What makes this very unique is that you're holding onto a rope the entire time. There is a flashlight tied to the front, and you're going to have to rely on the person in the front of your rope. You're in a group of about 6 to 8 people, so if you're the person in the front, good luck. The Manor, on the other hand, is in the same building, but you're able to see this time. However, this maze is probably my least favorite. It's pretty short. There's not many great scares in it. Plus, it's just a basic theme. There's not much things that are cool in it. So, personally, it's not a favorite of mine. So, we have 2 more mazes to talk about. The first one being Cell Block 6, which is an asylum-themed maze. This has a lot of crazy inmates inside, and you might see a chainsaw guy in there. This maze does tend to have a long line, so I suggest going later in the night because a lot of people tend to go to this maze first. The final attraction is Bloodshed, which is sort of like Cornstalkers, which you can find at many Cedar Fair parks. This is a maze which, like you may expect, it has a lot of corn stalks, which actors love to hide throughout. Plus, there are several scenes before the corn stalks and after the corn stalks, so you do get a good variety when walking through the maze. There's also a lot of cool props and several animatronics. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.